Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new episode of the VCF Breakroom Chats. I am Sachin Alex, your host for this session. I work as a product marketing manager for VCF operations. This is within the VCF division at Broadcom and specifically look after positioning and messaging for the product. So, in this series, we bring to you VCF experts to discuss the latest product developments, who share their backgrounds, who share industry trends and general tips for IT practitioners and customers. Today, I am thrilled to speak to Soumya Srinivas, who works as a product manager with the VCF division. Thank you so much for being here, Soumya.
Thanks, Sachin, for having me here.
So, Soumya has been associated with the VCF Ops component for a while now, and she's been responsible for building it into a robust and a critical layer of VCF as a platform. So, currently, she is looking into capacity and policies for VCF. So, Soumya, can you just run us through your journey? How has it been so far?
Of course. I have been with VMware for the past 5 years, and since then, I've had the opportunity to work on different topics, I must say. In the recent release in Nino, I contributed to the team that delivered fleet management capabilities, and currently, my focus is on capacity as well as policy frameworks.
Speaking of capacity management, we know it is a key focus area for enterprises. But what are those factors that are affecting IT capacity, and how are businesses trying to gauge their existing IT capacity needs?
That's a great question. So, if we look at capacity management from an organization standpoint, it's not just important, I must say it's crucial. So, the various factors that any organization would consider for capacity management is all about how reliant my systems are, how performant my systems are, how can I keep my cost in control, and how can I have my IT resources sufficient enough so that they can scale and at the same time be resilient. And it's also about customer satisfaction. So, in order to highlight all of these things, when I talk about reliability and performance, obviously, as an IT or as a CTO, I'll be most importantly concerned about the stability of the system. And I would like to have high performance systems, especially for running business critical applications. And definitely, I would not be looking at any kind of outages and do not want any slowdowns so that my resource needs are met. But at the same time, I'm also answerable for various executives. So it is very, very important that I keep a check as a CTO and I do not overspend on unnecessary hardware, software licenses, or any other cloud services that my team would want me to have. At the same time, we did speak about scalability and resilience. As an organization, it is very important not just to run existing resources efficiently, but it is also about handling spikes in demand and also about looking after resources so whenever there are new workloads that needs to be added. Obviously, as an organization, we are looking at new users getting onboarded every now and then. So it's very important for us to take care of that. And at the same point in time, when we talk about customer satisfaction, it's all about the systems needs to be available at all the time, and the services that they are running on top of them are available and performant. So we do not have to address downtimes, and we have an efficient management system in order to take care of all the capacity needs. So these are the most important factors, I must say, when it comes to any organization managing capacity efficiently.
These are a whole lot of things that you mentioned. But when you talk about all these things, the first thing that comes to mind is this process going to be easy? Because typically when you associate capacity management, you think of these really excruciating spreadsheets which involve days and days of planning. So
Yes.
I'm sure that's not the case anymore, but how has capacity management evolved over time?
That's definitely a question that has seen various changes in the past times. So I would like to say that capacity management in IT infrastructure has definitely undergone significant evolution. meaning definitely we had manual approaches which were error prone, and we had spreadsheet based mechanisms in order to track utilization. And then, based on top of that, again, we would fine tune our capacity, fine tune our resource requirements, and so on and so forth. I think we are well past that time, and we now have intelligent, event driven platforms with real time analytics running on them. I think that is also going to become a thing of the past very, very soon. Having said that, this progression is all about looking at how we can incorporate newer methodologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning and advanced integration capabilities in order to incorporate all of these learnings and take care of our capacity requirements. So, like you said, definitely it has evolved from a manual approach and to a spreadsheet based approach, event driven platforms, to now what is called as AI, ML enabled systems, which are definitely a great factor that is improving the scalability, and we are in a better shape to forecast demands, and we can automatically scale up our systems based on these learnings, and we can make faster decisions. And more importantly, these are less error prone because they no longer depend on manual effort, manual methodologies, and are very, very productive and very, very collaborative in nature.
Okay. So these advancements that you're talking about in terms of how capacity has evolved, uh, like how does this reflect in probably skill sets, or who are the people who are actually consuming this data? Like the personas involved. Who are they?
Definitely. Yeah, that is again a very, very important question for us to tackle. That is important because capacity management is either influenced by multiple personas within an organization. And just to highlight on a few of them, it is very important that we cater to all of the needs from a system administrator standpoint, or the IT admin, or the VI admin, or we can call them the cloud admins. So these are the personas who manage daily operations and take care of the current resource utilization constraints. And the focus of these people are to meet the baseline expectations. So they want the systems to be running efficiently. That is all about the system administrator. But talking about other important personas are the IT architects. So these are way above the system administrators, I must say, because they're not limited to just looking at how efficiently they can run their existing systems, but they are more focused on having a scalable infrastructure so that they can take care of long-term needs of the organization. This persona is very much interested to accommodate newer workloads also. So that is yet another key persona. And to top all of these, it is very important that we look at IT infrastructure from a chief technical officer standpoint also. This is because this is a persona who is making big bets on all of the investments that they're making. So it's very, very important that these personas have comprehensive understanding of the capacity requirements, be it existing in existing workloads that they want to service, or the newer workloads that they want to add, or the future projects that they want to accommodate. So definitely comprehensive capacity um, uh, requirements, or I would say comprehensive resource requirements analysis is required from a CTO standpoint. So it's very important that we cater to all of these key personas.
I'm pretty sure like when all of these key personas come together, infrastructure modernization as a concept for the organization is probably a key goal for all of them. So coming to VCF, like how does VCF help in achieving this? And like when you talk about specific things from a capacity standpoint, like what is like the must have, or what are these important things that enterprises should have as part of their cloud journey?
I would definitely want to say that capacity related decisions are very, very data driven. Definitely, you have to account for all of the historical needs. you have to take into account the current needs and also have enough predictive analytics in place in order to make an informed business decision when it comes to capacity. So, having said that, all of these key personas or the stakeholders, as we must say, are very, very, cognizant of the fact that what are the important data insights that they need to look into in order to make better decisions for better costs, to implement better cost saving strategies, or how can I, or to answer questions like how can I repurpose my older infrastructure, or when is that can I decommission all of them. It's very important for that we provide an insight across all of these facets to these key personas. Having said that, how can information be gathered in order to provide for all of these key decision making is in the form of various dashboards and reports. So all of these personas do require various dashboards in order to visualize various of these information is represented in a better fashion. So it could be in terms of utilization, it could be in terms of performance, or it could also they would also be interested in looking at reports which talk about the recommendations as to what is that they need to procure. So it's very important that we provide for all of these scenarios, and apart from this, it is also important that we have a very, very robust automated alerts and notifications framework. So the key personas definitely who are monitoring your IT infrastructure on a daily basis are definitely looking at a proactive alert system or a real-time alert system, which is giving them enough information of the current bottlenecks or any performance degradation that that your IT infrastructure might be encountering. So it is definitely important to have dashboards, reports, a better managed alert framework, and also all of this put together, the CTO definitely would need a consolidated report or scenario modeling in order to prove how efficient the current system is, and also to help the top executives understand why is different scenario modeling required in order to make better investments for expansions and probably even restructuring of existing capacity.
But with all the modernization that we see today in the data centers, how do you think capacity management as a capability is keeping pace with it? And like, what does the future hold for capacity management?
Okay, that's a great question. Let me not reveal a lot, but let me give you the strategic direction that we are taking. So, our strategy centers on proactive capacity management. So, we are introducing innovative features, and we are definitely leveraging cutting edge technologies. And we are looking at fine tuning our algorithms every now and then so that they are efficient than ever before, right? A crucial element is also to integrate cost. Cost analysis is very, very important when it comes to capacity management because it provides valuable insights and also has dollar value association. So it's very, very important that we paint that picture as well. And we also provide diverse suggestions, so enabling our users to do how does capacity go hand in hand with performance. How do I optimize current resources utilization, and when can I decommission older resources, and all of these. And additionally, we are also committed to enhancing our capacity management planning to provide for a wide array of workloads that our customers are currently using. So it's not just virtualized workloads anymore. We are looking at containerized workloads. We are looking at AI-enabled workloads. We all know how expensive these resources are. So we are enabling these capabilities so that they make informed decisions and better manage their capacity within their organization.
Yeah. So, I mean, all of this just reinforces the fact that VCF now is truly your unified platform for all your workloads. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have today. But thanks to Soumya, we did get to learn a few things about capacity management. So, Soumya, it was a pleasure talking to you today.
It was great talking to you as well, Sachin. Thanks for having me here again.
Thank you, everyone. Please do tune into our next episode of the VCF Breakroom Chats. This is your host, Sachin Alex, signing off.